So, Dr. Anderson, how does the future of vascular lesions treatment look like nowadays?
Well, we are near the beginning still of being able to treat vascular lesions very well. I think we do well, but not well enough. So the lasers that are used are very effective for malformations, vascular malformations of the skin. But I think the future will hold additional opportunities where we combine laser and drug treatments. And also, it's interesting, our definition of vascular lesions is probably going to broaden because there are so many conditions of the skin. There are so many conditions of the skin. Let me do that again. There are so many there are so many conditions of the skin that depend on the blood supply. So what is a vascular lesion? We think of it as a primary malformation or growth of lesions that have blood vessels as the primary problem. But in fact, there are so many conditions of the skin that depend on the blood vessels. So what we have learned to treat vascular lesions will be useful for many other types of lesions as well.
Okay. And are you working on new technology?
Yes, we're working on new technologies. Some of it sounds old, actually. There are new laser technologies, particularly fiber lasers, which are much more efficient, much more powerful. We now have lasers that are small and have the lifetime of the laser longer than the human lifetime. So this is unprecedented technology. That allows us to do things like treat port wine stains with multiple passes and to have a computer system controlling the dosimetry. So I'm very excited about this because potentially we should be able to take a child who's born with a lifelong disfigurement of the skin and in only 1 or 2 treatments instead of 12 to be able to change that child's life. I think there's other opportunities I mentioned with drugs. So the angiogenesis inhibitor drugs are useful in combination with laser and intense pulse light sources. And the two of them work by different mechanisms, so you have a chance to have a synergy. These are some of the things we're working on in the lab right now for the vascular lesions.
Okay. So is laser the main treatment to cure vascular lesions?
It's interesting that depends. So laser is the main treatment for microvascular malformations and some large vascular malformations, such as venous malformations. For some vascular lesions, such as the infant hemangioma, laser is useful, but is not the main treatment. The beta blocker drugs, propranolol and its cousins, are excellent for that application. So I think for many things, the laser treatment or IPL treatment is still number 1. For other things, drug treatment is number 1, and in the future, it will be combinations of them.